the squid, the waist, he gets the right to walk on two legs. So the English here, the reason why we quickly learn the English is that every language is different. So we first learn, we first learn the language the English first that's structured like that new language. So I'm going to learn the Russian real quick, then I'm going to learn the Korean. It's going to be great. I'm going to get right to it. So this is it. This is my, I have 5 stories for Russian. One of them is Squid Game, episode 1, scene 1. So I'm going to open that up. I don't want to watch any more of the video. This is what we did day 1. That was a few days ago. Everything's been sectioned off. So you don't have to learn the whole story at once. When it's Russian or Korean, these are hard languages. You can't learn it in 2 seconds. So what you do is you learn the English first. So this is what we did day 1, local tradition. And it says here, in my city, the game was called Squid Game. Okay, we know that. It was so called because the field was shaped like a squid. So this, what was a local tradition? It was the game, Squid Game, because the court shaped like a squid. That was what we did day 1. Then day 2, this one is a little messed up, but I'll read it to you because I know what the Russian means. The rules are simple. The children are divided into 2 groups, attackers and defenders. That's what we did day 2. Day 3, that was yesterday. Defenders can move. We know this. This is Squid Game. We just saw it. The exact words don't even matter. Okay, the defenders 2 legs, attackers 1 leg. And the kid tries to distract. He's like, your mom. And why does he do that? So he can get across the squid. And then when he gets across the squid, he can get back on 2 legs. In knowing that English, it's going to really, really, really help us to understand what's happening here with the Russian. I think I'm going to put the number 2 here. This is the Russian. Yeah, it looks crazy. Okay? If you don't know Russian, you don't know what to think. But right now, see, this is day 4. We're on 2 feet. That's what I named the section. It's called on 2 feet because it's the whole idea that, okay, we have to get there across the squid's waist so that we can get back on our 2 feet. Back on 2 feet. That means something in English too. When you get back on your own 2 feet, in English means like where you can make ends meet, where finally you have your basic needs in order. If you're not back on 2 feet, that means your life is still a mess. So that's something important. So if we can learn these 4 lines quickly, 7 minutes, let's learn these 4 lines, the English. The Russian's on top. I'm going to ignore it for now. We're going to learn the English, and the quicker and faster and better that we know this English that we just saw the video of, the quicker the Russian is going to enter our minds. So we have here on 2 feet. But if the attacker breaks through the defense, so what we've been talking about, okay, remember day 1, day 2, day 3, this is day 4. We've discussed what Squid Game is. It's a game shaped like a squid. We discussed the rules, which you break the teams up into attackers and defenders. Then we discuss how they can move, which is attackers have the disadvantage on 1 foot. The defenders have an advantage. They're on 2 feet. And then what else happens? Well, if the attacker breaks through the defense along the line crossing the body of the squid, actually in Russian, they're not going to use the word waist. They're using the words along the body, crossing the body of the squid. In Spanish and English, I would just say waist or cinturón, right? Cintura? Cintura? He gets the right to walk on 2 legs. I mean, I already feel like I know this English. But let's really get the English really, 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 really understood by playing a quick couple little games for the few minutes that we have here. So on the top, we have what's missing. We have 4 of the lines, and 1 of them is missing. On the bottom are the options. Which option fills in the story? Well, but if the attacker breaks through the defense, how does he break through the defense? Along the line crossing the body of the squid. This is not just English for the story, right? This is nice. This is not just learning the English because, yes, knowing the story is going to open up a place in your mind to then fill in that Russian. It's going to happen. But not only that, this English is specially formulated to mimic the grammatical structure of Russian. So subconsciously, you're being exposed to something kind of Russian already right now. They didn't say the word waist. So we're not going to say the word waste in Russian. But if the attacker, I'm going to do this quick, bang out these tests real quick. Any questions, just let me know. If the attacker crosses, we can't see that, crosses the line. No, it's the line crossing the body of the squid. See, I got to get the exact wording. I don't have to get the exact wording, but it helps. He gets the right. They gets the right to do what? To be back on 2 feet. Gets the right to walk. Nice. Let's switch my water over here. Gets the right to walk on 2 legs. We're going to learn the word legs. But if the attacker is something, the line crossing the body of the squid, but if the attacker breaks through, the defense along the line crossing the body of the squid, breaks through the what? The defense. Five more minutes, seriously, and then I'm going to go right into the Russian, because this just makes it easier for me. On 2 legs. Because I know on 2 legs. So when I see this sentence later, that na dvuk nagak, like when I see it, although I apologize for my accent, it's terrible. But when I see it, I already know what it means. So it's just about like convincing myself that that's a new way of saying on 2 legs. He gets the right to do what? To drink water. These are all the lines. One of the lines is missing. The first line is, but if the attacker breaks through the defense. On 2 legs. I'm going to go straight to a more difficult game on the bottom here. 3, 1, 2. This is all out of order. So these 4 lines are out of order. And then we're going to go to the Russian so soon. Because guess what? If the attacker breaks through the defense, we just saw this video. He has to break through the defense. How does he break through the defense? Along the line crossing the body of the squid. What does he get? He gets the right to walk on 2 legs. Duh, everyone knows that. Uh-oh. So, what did he say? Something about crossing, damn it, along the body, along the line, crossing the body of the squid. Got him. Did you think I wasn't going to get it? I didn't think I was going to get it, but then eventually. But if the attacker breaks through the defense. So this is the app that I made with Unity C#, and it's rough, but it's cool. It uses a database, Firebase, which is like a Google database. I didn't know how to do databases otherwise. I did this in many versions. I've been working on this for many years, so I couldn't. My coding is so weak that I have to keep redoing the program. Guess what? If the attacker, along the line crossing the body of the squid, but if the defense, but if the attacker breaks through the defense, my projector's bugging. Epson, why are you being so weird? But I got this. If the attacker breaks through the defense, we got this. It's time for the Russian. On 2 legs. That's the name of the section in the last line. But if the attacker breaks through along the line, he gets the right to walk on 2 legs. The right gets. Damn it. He gets the right to walk. Okay, I messed it up, man. Okay, real quick. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I got it. But if the attacker, blah, 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 then they get the freedom to use both feet. That's what we're going to learn right now in Russian. So how do I unleash the Russian? I just click the flag. Boom. Now we're in the Russian mode. Okay, we have Russian speakers in the chat. Louis Glue, you speak Russian? Do you want to translate one of these cards for us? Now, at first, especially if this is your first lesson in Russian, which, I've been taking lessons now. I have about 3 stories and more. I have about 3 stories or more. All right, you're about to learn. Well, you can guess. Louis Glue, look at any one of these, because look at the last line, Louis Glue, or the first line. You know, right, what the story is, because we were just talking about it. It's the English that we just discussed. So you want to guess one of those cards and what it means? Because, like, card 1. I know it looks insane that there's all that Russian, but you do kind of know. Oh, you know the last one. Okay, what's the last one? It's the name of the section as well, which was the reason why this app was crashing, because I named the section and the line the same name, and that's why there's an underscore here now, just to stop that from happening. All right, so this is what I do. We pick apart the story. Now, of course, I do know some Russian because I have previous stories, so I'm going to explain to you when I learned nice. Very nice. Very nice. So look at that. Louis Glue knows some Russian. So I'm going to pick this apart. I already know the lines because we know the story. We just saw it. It said that the kid goes, "Your mom," right? That was from yesterday. He goes, "Your mom." That should have been in today's lesson, but he's like, "Your mom." It's like, "Tvaya mama." We learned that yesterday. Your mom. And then, because he's tricking the kid, why? Because he wants to go through the waist of the squid. He wants to run past that line. Why does he want to run past that line? Because he gets to be on his 2 feet. That's like the whole point of the game. That's how you progress the game. So the first one is, but if the attacker breaks through the defense, okay, it's the same words. We worked it all backwards through the app, so it all makes sense. Along the line crossing the body of the squid, that's what they said, right? So that's what we're hearing here. Napadayushi, yeah. I have a mnemonic for that. Napadayushi is a crazy word, okay? Na yesli napadayushi pra whatever zashitu. Na yesli, but if napadayushi, I have this crazy story to remember that word. So napadayushi means attacker. So Napa, I hear Napa and I think of Napa where they make the wine. And that's in, I think, California. And I'm like, California's super dangerous. You don't understand. In Napa, you'll die, you see? Napa die, you see? Or in Napa, you'll die unless you shield yourself. Because California is so dangerous, very dangerous place. So in Napa, you'll die is what will happen to you unless you shield yourself. Napa die, you she. Or in Napa, you'll die, you see? Unless you take precaution or whatever, because there's so many attackers, So that's what you call a mnemonic. It has to be weird and a little crazy, and it's a long story, but it's such a long story. I'm trying to memorize one word, but that story helped me remember Napadayashi, which is attacker. Because in Napa, you'll die, you see, because of all the attackers, Listen. Did you hear that Napadayushi in there? That's a Napadayushi. That's an attacker. But we already know this line. But then we're using the mnemonic on top of that. Nice. Nice. So we already know the line is, but if the attacker, I don't know that other word, breaks through the defense, right? So I actually know, I didn't mean to do that. But if, I know that from another story. Napadayushi, I learned that from the other day. And we know the line is breaks through. And actually I know Zashitu from another story. That means defense. So, but if the attacker, and this must mean breaks through. This word intimidates me because I haven't seen it. But I'm only going to pay attention to the word I don't know. It's right up at Napadayushi. Pravyot, pravyot, pravyot. I heard pravyot. I'm going to move on. Palini, that's line. For sure that's line. Palini. What line? The line that's crossing the body of the squid. So listen to the last word. The last word is kalmara. Anyone want to guess what kalmara means in Russian? Kalmara. Kalmara. What's kalmara? I mean, kalmara. Calamari. Squid. So, what is this line? We already know the English. It's the line crossing. I don't know this crazy word. Pera whatever. I can read the Russian alphabet. Pera se kashu whatever. It's crazy, but I'm going to learn it. But I know it means crossing. Could you imagine that? I know the definition of a word without even being able to read it. But I do know what that means. It's going to be right after Lini. Let's hear that crazy word. Пересекающий, пересекающий, тело кальмара, body of the squid. Okay, this is just what the English is. Он получает право ходить. Ходить. He gets, I assume he gets to walk, or he gets the freedom to walk, or he gets the right to walk. On is he. So the rest of them are, maybe prava is right. He, paluchaya maybe means gets. Make these guesses, because you'll learn it faster. Prava means right, and hadit means walk. That's it, I've decided. He gets the right to walk. Why would I have the right to guess that? Because we already learned the English. That's why the English is so powerful. I'm teaching myself Russian. Where do I get off, you know? That's the name of the section, on 2 feet. Он получает право ходить. He gets the right to walk. Now, we're going to learn those words individual. Before we learn those words individual, I like to just throw myself into matching. Now, what's dope about this app is we have this whole story, okay? This whole story is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines. I can actually tell you how many words. It's half of this number. 356 divided by half. What is that? That's 178. 178 lines, words, or phrases. 178 different flashcards in this, all in Russian. And Russian has long-ass words. Takim, inspector. Okay, that's one card. There's 178 of those. We're not going to focus on all 178. We're only going to focus on today's lesson, which is na dvuk nagak. Okay, that is on 2 feet. I'm going to open that up. And once you select the section, the app knows only to test you on that section. So I'm going to go into the matching game because I like to do that one first. That's just a personal preference. If it says I'm wrong, sometimes it says I'm wrong when I'm not. Just the first time, but it's only going to happen once. Okay, ready? I shouldn't have said that. This is Lini. I know that's lines. It's just kidding. See, it said I was wrong, but it's just kidding. I leave, I go right back to matching. That's a weird programming glitch where sometimes, just the first time, it does that. So don't know why. What I do here is I do the easiest ones first. Then I use process of elimination, which really helps to open up or bring attention to the part of your mind that you need to learn a language, which is more of the subconscious. So I'm going to do the easy ones first. I'm going to start with Lini. Lini. I'll get the accent afterwards. Okay, how many people do we know? My father still has a slight accent. Love you, Papa. Like, he still has a slight accent. He's Colombian. He still has a slight accent, but he's fluent in English. So it's like, the accent we'll work on afterwards, with all due respect. Okay, easiest first. Yes, Lee. Now, we did a mnemonic for this. This was in a previous story. Yes, Lee, if I have the time. Because this guy, Lee, keeps bothering me. Yes, Lee, if I have the time.
Yes, Lee.
That means if. And then, see, Louis Glue knows that Davuk means two. All right, what else are we working with here? We've got Kalmara. Anyone want to guess? It's got a picture on it. Kalmara. I say it wrong. Kalmara. See, you correct yourself. You start correcting yourself so your accent will get better. Kalmara. That's squid. We learned this the other day. Igra v'kalmara. It's almost like an F sound. Igra v'kalmara. Good job, Louis Glue. Igra v'kalmara. That's Squid Game. Okay, now there's this other craziness. Now, look at the options. We can figure this out. Na.
No.
No. Okay, I said it wrong. That means but. Then we got two here, and we can figure these out. Let's listen.
Тело.
Tiela. Body. I mean, that's a statue with no head.
Получает.
Получает. Gets. Okay, awesome. Yo, I'm excited. I say in the next 18 minutes, I'm going to learn the Russian. Hopefully you're going to learn it with me. And then we're going to get to learn the Korean as well. Learn what they're really saying at Squid Game. So excited for that. But where am I? We're here right now. And where are we? We're in the lini of Ruski Yizik. Lini, the lines. Shout out in the chat if you want me to click one of these bad boys as I go from the easiest ones first. I know not. No.
No.
No means but. No ya nie prav. I wasn't right. No ya nie prav. Because I had a story called Gorod Kris, which was Rat City. Gorod Kris. Gorod is city. Kris is rat. City of rats. Gorod Kris. And I thought it was a mouse I saw on the street on St. Mark's in the East Village, New York. But actually it was a rat. Ooh, paluchayet.
Получает.
Grab, grasp. I think you're trying to say to get gets, right? Nice job, Louis Glue. So back to what I was saying. So I'm learning two words here from this old story. Na ya ni prav. Ya, excuse my accent. Ya, I. Na, no. Na, ya. But I. Na, ya. But I. Na, ya ni prav. Wasn't right. It wasn't a mouse, it was a rat. Это на самом деле крис. Крisa, something like that. It was really a rat. So, I wasn't right. Я на не прав. This is права. Right.
Право.
Long story to get to that, but that's how I learned that from another story. Then we've got this crazy word. But look, I already know this crazy word is crossing. From the image, yes. But then there's only 3 options left. Only one of them is a word. So this one must be it.
Пересекающий.
Пересекающий. Crazy. But we're going to learn it with a crazier mnemonic, which is going to be so useful. So now we've got this one clearly involves the word line.
По линии, пересекающей тело кальмара.
So to me it's palini. That's the line, right? Пересекающий, which is crossing tela, body, kalmara, or kalmara, squid. Along the line crossing the body of the squid.
Он получает право ходить.
Он получает право ходить. He gets the right to walk. Yeah. Like anyone under a weed offense, you know? They получают право ходить. You know? If. Yesly, if I have the time.
Если.
So loud. Yesly. Yesly, if I have the time.
Тело.
Tiela, body. I just know that from the picture and from the sentence if we were looking at. Now, this is zashitu.
Защиту.
Zashitu. Now, I had a story called Protect Yourself. I did one video on it. I'll do more of it at another time. Zashiti sebya, which was protect yourself. Zashiti sebya. This is zashitu. That must be protection. Zashiti was protect. Zashitu, protection. Again, no one teaches me Russian. All I do is the stories on the app. I've done 3 stories on the app and 3 stories outside of the app, which I'm going to hopefully bring into the app in the near future. Because only with the app can I really, really solidify these words to my internal dictionary. So let's see what do we have. Lini.
Линии.
Lini. Lini. I'm going to say it that way. Lini. You're being a little leany. Получает.
Получает.
It means gets. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Luglu knows, I know. We don't know why we know, but it's just like from the sentence. Because he gets the right to walk on 2 feet. On Получает право ходить на двух ногах. It's all making sense to me. Because he gets the right to walk on 2 feet. That's just the Squid Game first scene, bro. I didn't make any of this up. So we have one left, and bon is like, to me, this is not a hard word, even though it's weird. Pa. Because it looks like P-O. This is the Russian on the bottom, P-O. It's like por. In Spanish, we have por. So it means four. Por in Spanish means four. Russian and Spanish are hella similar. You would be shocked. Today, exposed. Russian and Spanish, same thing. They're very similar is all I'm saying. Pa, four, por. So I don't say it right, but I kind of get the meaning. Dvuk. Tula. Na dvuk nagak. On 2 feet. Hey, on 2 legs. Sick. Na dvuk nagak. So maybe it's, okay. Maybe that's just, okay. Okay, Louis Glue, what's napadayushi? Napadayushi. Gotta remember, I made a whole story about it. About what happened to me when I was down in Napa. I didn't bring a shield. I mean, we know that the picture tells us. But this is this thing with this app. The more work you put in, like I could just look at the images and match the images to the words on the bottom. Nice. I could just match the image with the word, but think about the mnemonic. Put effort into thinking which line did I see that in? Was it the first? Was it the second? What English line referred to that? The more effort you put in with each selection is the more solid this story is going to be learned by you. And once you have 10 plus stories, you will be speaking the language. Na dvuk nagak, on 2 feet. Then we have zashitu. Zashitu, which is from my story, zashiti sebia, protect yourself. Zashitu, protection. Haha, nice. And then this last one. Insane, but we're going to make a crazy story for Pirisikayushi. Okay, we're going to make a crazy story so we don't forget that Pirisikayushi means crossing. Okay, last one for matching, because then we got plenty of other games to play. So, na, ya, ni prav. Na, but I was wrong. Na, but, ya, I, ni, not, prav, right. But I was not right. Na, ya, ni prav. So, na means but.
No.
No, okay, I'm saying it wrong, but fine. Prav means right. Prava. Dvuk has a huge number 2 on it. So, come on. Yes, Lee. I don't forget yes, Lee, because it's like, yes, Lee, I'll do it, like, if I have the time.
Yes, Lee.
Fuck things. Получает. Get. Получает's not like stuck in my head. It's just, I see it. We're going to have to do a mnemonic to help with that. Tiela. Ooh, I got one for Tiela. It's a weird one. All right. So I'm going to do a little personalization now. We stop this. I click on the profile pic. Ooh, I'll do this one so fast. So fast. I'm not even talking to it. Na.
No.
But. Dvuk. 2. Zashitu. This is the speed through, right? Right? Brava. This crazy word, crossing. Hadit, walk. Fuck, I think. Got him. Speed through. All right. Now, before I go in to take any of these other tests that we have in games, I'm going to bring games in next week. I have all these other games in part of this app that I removed. I was trying to get it on the Google Play Store. Didn't work, so I removed a bunch of stuff. Still couldn't get it on. I removed everything. Still couldn't get it on. So obviously I have some more learning to do. And for now, we'll just be playing this app, with me and together, I should say, because I have it on just a few tablets on my computer here at work. Okay, we're not ready to learn these lines yet. We're going to go into each one. We're going to see if we can personalize. So this is the first line, which before you even listen to the Russian, we know is if the attacker breaks through the defense. That's just what the line is, you know, like, sorry.
An attacker cuts through.
Right? That's just what the line is. But if na yesli,
No.
no yesli, I think sometimes they pronounce it na. Napadayushi. Okay. So I can make a mnemonic on the spot, and it sticks to the card. In Napa, die, you see, if, because so many attackers. I think this is singular, so I'm just going to write attacker. Is it ridiculous? Look, Napa's nice, I'm sure. Who cares if Napa's nice? Napa's not nice in this mnemonic. In this mnemonic, Napa is a wasteland, like the rest of California, and it's horrific, and you'll die, you see? In Napa, you'll die, you see? Unless, because there's so many attackers. Napadayushi. That's very quiet, but she's going, Napadayushi. Napadayushi. So, but if attacker does what? Pravyot. No, let's hear that word better. I do not like that audio. I am not satisfied with that audio at all.
Прорвет. Прорвет.
That word is insane.
Прорвет.
What? Prarvyot. Okay. Prarvyot. I'm just going to do something insane. Proud vote. Breaks through the nation. Proud vote. I don't know what that means, but that's what I hear. Sounds sexy, right? That's all I hear. Proud vote. Proud vote.
Прорвет.
Prarvyot. Totally different than proud vote, but it'll get me there. You would be shocked. Zashitu. Does zashitu sound like anything in English or Spanish? I can make a mnemonic on that. I already know this word from my previous story, zashiti sevia. So I have a leg up on this one. Zashitu. Break through the masses. Okay, I'll change that to breaks through the masses. Proud vote breaks through the masses. Nice. All right, breaks through. Prarvyot. You can't. I'm gonna put my own voice on that one. See, I can put my own voice on the card too. Prarvyot. Card two. Prarvyot. Hilarious. Prarvyot. Prarvyot. I'm yelling. Good lord. Prarvyot. Goodness, I'm sorry that's so loud. It's really loud. Zashitu. Zashitu. Right? Thanks, man. So, we added some mnemonics to that. So when I see nah, look. Nah, but, you know, everyone's all the time. Nah, but. So nah means but. Yesly, only if I have the time. In Napa, you'll die, you see, because so many attackers. Napadayushi. 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 So loud. Stash it. Okay. Zashitu. Stash it too. For protection. Hilarious. This is like when the health department comes to the restaurant and I'm like shoving the weed down the toilet. I'm like, it could be under temperature. That's Alex's joke. That's my brother's joke. I'm sorry. Stash it too. So listen. Zashitu. Zashitu. Stash it too. I love it. Louis Glue in the cut today. This is what I've always wanted. Just look, you know how much we can get done just the two of us with these mnemonics? What's dope about this app is once it gets out there, whoever you're friends with, these cards get shared with your friends. So you actually don't want a lot of friends on this app. You just want friends that want to learn the same type of language you do, but their cards will mix through. If you notice this one right here, Yesli,
Если.
it's on a stack. So there could be, 100 cards here in this stack. This one has a mnemonic, this one doesn't. And then the face, well, this card was made by me, but the face would change if I had friends in the app. I just don't have any friends learning Russian with me. And plus, this app only exists in like 3 places. Anyway, we're moving forward. We haven't even played the games yet to learn these words, but we're about to. Matching is just to kind of like get it brewing.
Линии.
Leany. Leany. I don't know. A little leany. All right, no doubt. Thanks for your help with those mnemonics, Louie Glue. A little leany. I'd say crossing the line. No, it doesn't mean crossing. I'd say crossing. Yeah. A little silly, this one. I just kind of went in for it. Lini.
Линии.
Calmara. I'm sorry.
Кальмара.
Calmara. So I'll do it in a moment. Cow. Cow mother loves squid. Loves squid movies. I don't want you to think she's eating the squid. Calmada. Calmara. To me, it's calamari, so I'm fine with that one.
Тело.
Tiela. Tiela. It's tailor made for you. Tailor. It's tailor made for your body. Tailor. It's tailor made. Then here we are, the glorious
Пересекающий.
Birisikayushi, and it means crossing. Birisikayushi. Birisikayushi. What the F? Birisi. I hear C. Sikai. Sikayushi. So, I mean, just to change the top without even a mnemonic, Biri, whatever that is. I need something for Biri. Maybe Pidi. Biri, Sikayushi. A lot of those are English words, so I changed the top here to
Пересекающий.
what ends in Bidi? A lot of things end in Bidi. Conspiri. Conspiracy. Oh, check this out. Conspiracy guy, you see? Oh, that's going to be sick. Check this out. Check this out. Calm down. Everyone calm down. Watch this. Watch what I can do because I can break the word apart. Conspiracy guy, you see? It should be you, she. This is insane. This is insane. Check this out, check this out, check this out. This is insane, okay? This word no one would ever learn. Russians don't even know what this word means.
Пересекающий.
Birisikayushi. But, oh, I'm a conspiracy guy? You and she are double crossing, right? Because they're trying to call me the conspiracy guy. So then I feel like they're trying to, you see what I'm saying? So they're double crossing me. Feel me? So, Birisikayushi.
Пересекающий.
It's compiracy. I could even write conspiracy wrong on purpose. Check this out. For those who don't want to work their imagination, the more you work your imagination, the faster you learn in anything. I'm a conspiracy guy. Birisikayushi. You and she are double crossing. I love it. That's my mnemonic of the day. I'm going to put it on Twitter right now because I'm so into it. And if you don't like it, I sincerely apologize. Like, we don't know, love is love is love, you know what I mean? You just gotta get that I'm really into it. Conspiracy guy, you see, so funny. I'm gonna spell, I don't know if I should spell conspiracy wrong. I'm a conspiracy, it's gonna look like pricey. I'll do one quote. Conspiracy. Insane. So dumb. So dumb. Yo, why are you double checking my crossing? You're making me write something else. This is so cool. Just leaving that in there. I'm a conspiracy guy? You and she are double crossing. B2C guy, you she. B2C guy, you she. Yes, X Gamers is right. I can't help it. This is the one thing about learning in mnemonics. Learning in general, just like, I would say almost learn anything. It's like, I'm not saying you just spend your whole life learning chess and at the end realize, that was kind of pointless, like most of these chess champions do late in their life. But like, in a sense, right? You're just learning anything if you enjoy it. Like if you're forcing yourself to one thing, but if you enjoy it, like when it comes to mnemonics, they're so ridiculous. These are these word tricks that I'm using to help me learn these words, and it's like, it's just as stupid as they are, they just work, and I think it's pretty cool. All right, I gotta learn this Korean. Do I know the Russian yet? I haven't played any games yet. Пересекающий, but I'm really happy I stayed.
Пересекающий.
Ooh, I didn't mean to exit.
Protect yourself.
I got a little too excited. Okay, going back in the app. So, this is today. But if the attacker, na если нападающий, breaks through or crosses, пересекающий, the defense, пересекающий защиту, на если нападающий, пересекающий защиту. I mean, what am I talking about? Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Но если нападающий прорвет защиту.
Okay, I said the word the wrong time because I used crossing instead of breaks through. Fine. Palini пересекающий тела кальмара. He. You can favorite the cards too, so it shows you which one ends up on the top of the stack. Получает. 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 Pull up, try it. Получает. Браво. Браво.
Ходить.
Hadit. Hadit. I don't know why, I'm just thinking hold it. It's silly, but hold it. While we walk. I don't know if I'm talking about holding my pee or like I'm holding my water bottle. Maybe we're going for a power walk and it's hadit. Hold it while we walk. Hadit. Brava. 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 Получает. 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 Ba, you try it. Ba, you try it. I'll get some more. So basically, we're eating like these really good vegan empanadas, and I'm eating them like crazy. And my father shows up, and then he's like, "Oh, what are you eating?" I'm like, "I'm eating vegan empanadas." And he's like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna get food somewhere else." And I'm like, "No. Pa, you try it. I'll get some more. Получает. Is it stupid? Yes. Is it going to work? Yeah. Now, I already know Nadvuk Nagak because that's the name of the thing. Now, my accent's trash.
На двух ногах.
Nadvuk Nagak. Let's play some games here. We did matching. I'm going to do the easiest game first. That's the one card here.
On.
On what nerve he thought. On. That's a bad mnemonic. I should have wrote he was turned on. On. That's creepy. Sorry I did that. Went too far.
На двух ногах.
Na dvuk nagak. Na is on. Dvuk. Two. Nagak. Legs or feet. Shit. Legs. This one is feet for some reason. They're the same.
Но если нападающий прорвет защиту.
Prarviot. Proud vote. It's a proud vote. Is going across, is breaking through the masses, is what Louis Glue said. So na yesli, but, na means but. Na yesli, not but. Yesli if I have the time. So na yesli is but if. Napadayushi is in Napa you die, you see, unless you have, because there's so many attackers. Napadayushi means attacker. But if attacker, proud vote, breaks through the masses, but if the attacker breaks through Zashitu, the defense, for Wakata.
No.
No, I call it na for now, which I'm going to continue saying it na till I get to that whatever no thing she said, just for the memory. Na, but accent I take very seriously. Napadayushi. Yeah, but we work on it a little bit later. In Napa, die, you see, because so many what? So many attacks. Because California is wild. Proud vote. Breaks through. See the guy breaking through the glass? Breaks through the masses. The proud. Zashitu. Pride is a sin. Zashitu. Protection.
По линии, пересекающей тело кальмара.
Balini, it's like for the lines or with the lines. Pidisikayushie. Pidisikai. Which is the conspiracy guy who he's getting double crossed. So the lines are crossing tela, tailor-made for your body, kalmara, squid, along the line, crossing the body of the squid. Duh, give me something difficult.
Линии.
You're being a little leany. I'd say you're crossing the lines.
Пересекающий.
I'm a conspiracy guy. Yunchi are double crossing. Pirisikayushi. Tailor made for your body.
Тело.
Tela. Tela.
Он получает право ходить.
On получает право ходить. He gets the right to walk. Получает. Bah, you try it. I'll get some more. Право. Right. Right on.
Ходить.
Ходить. Walk. Duke. Dvuk. This is Duke number 2. Dvuk. Duke and Dvuk sound the same. Dvuk.
Ногах.
Nagach. Feet. This has a couple games here on the bottom. I can also play the game where I just listen to or I just test my ear.
Кальмар.
And that's the one with the mouth here.
Ногах.
Nagach. What up? Testing my ear right now in the Russian, see if I can recognize any of these words.
Па.
That was a short one.
Если.
Yesly. Yesly, if I have the time.
Кальмара.
This is the game I use the most to learn the Russian alphabet. Now, I did have some knowledge of it prior because it's the Greek alphabet.
Он получает право ходить.
Everything helps you to learn the alphabet little by little. The mnemonics, the flashcards. But this game is the best for that. Tiela means body. Tailor-made for your body. Napadayushi. In Napa, you die, you see, because of the attackers.
Ногах.
Nagak. I don't have a mnemonic for that, but legs.
Кальмара.
Kalmara. Tailor-made for that body.
Zashitu.
Zashitu. Protection. Napadayushi. Boom. All right. I really want to do this Korean. I love the Russian too, so that's why I'm so stuck. It's like, I think the Russian's fire, and I know a lot more Russian, so I feel better about it. So I'm going to go here and just kick the game up to the more difficult level so we can bang out this Russian and then move on. Nagak. It means the feet, Nagak. Naga means I, and what? So this is just, everything's out of order. Now, если нападающий прорвет защиту, по линии пересекающей тело кальмара, он получает право ходить на двух ногах.
На двух ногах.
It's getting there, I'm telling you, it's insane. You look at these words in the beginning and you're like, no way. And then you're like, oh, okay. Na yesli, but if. This one looks like, this ha is actually na, and it means on. This one, which is sometimes pronounced na or no, it means but. But if.
No.
This is through the lines or by way of the lines. Por. Por also means by way of in Spanish. By way of the lines crossing the body of the squid. So it's lines.
Линии.
On, that's the dude, that's he. Paluchait. He gets the right to do what? To walk.
Ходить.
Chadit. On 2 feet. Na dvuch nagach. Palini Pirisikayushi. Conspiracy guy getting double crossed. Tiela, tailor made. Chadit. Oh, I fucked it up. I thought it was Chadit. All right. He gets the right on.
On.
Cross the body of the squid. The attacker. Oh no. The line crossing the body of the squid. Fuck. On 2 feet. Crossing the body of the squid. Pirisikajushi tiela kalmara. Kalmara. Если нападающий break through. Прорвет. Прорвет. На 2 ногах. Если нападающий прорвет. Прорвет. They break through the defense. Защиту. По линии пересекающий тело
Пересекающий.
кальмара на 2 ногах. Okay, I'm going to make this a little more difficult because it's time for Korean. This is craziness. This is craziness. Now, this is 3-1-2. This is super difficult, so it's just everything's out of order. So the first line is, but if the attacker breaks through the defense, на если нападающий прорвет защиту,
Нападающий прорвет защиту.
through what, by way of the line that crosses the body of the squid. По in Russian, like por in Spanish. По линии пересекающей тело кальмара. Then he gets the right. Он получает право ходить.
Он получает право ходить.
Ходить. On 2 legs. He gets the right to walk on 2 legs. На 2 ногах. On 2 legs. On 2 feet. By way of the lines
Линии.
that cross the body of the squid
Пересекающий. Тело.
on 2 legs.
Нога.
I have other games I'm going to bring out next week that are fun. I have a little alien game and stuff like that I'll be bringing out, but I just want to take it slow And I put a lot of those aside because I was trying to get on the Google Play Store, so I keep to these simple ones, but I think I'm almost there. I would deal with a nice memory palace or a little more fun right now would be nice, so I'll work on that for next week. Guess what? He
Он.
gets the right to walk.
Ходить.
Brava. He
Он.
gets the right to walk. Brava.
Ходить.
By way of the lines
По.
crossing the body of the squid.
Пересекающий.
На если нападающий прорвет защиту,
Но если нападающий прорвет защиту,
по линии пересекающей тело кальмара,
по линии, пересекающей тело кальмара,
он получает право ходить,
он получает право ходить
на двух ногах.
на двух ногах.
I'm going to do a review on this when I do all the sections, so I think I got it. We know in day one, so the more of this English you know, if you know all the English, you can go right into all these lessons and you could just be like, Russian, Korean. You can bang it out so well. I like learning it, and we're going to see when we're going to see the English or the Korean soon that it's slightly different, which is so cool. All right, let's see what this Synthesia.io came up with. I changed the flag to Russian. This is the same video from the beginning. How do you say defense in Korean? Subijanan, or subi. I remember that because it's a word in Spanish. Subi. So subi is like I went upstairs or I went up. So like ya subí a la defensa. I mean, it doesn't even make sense. So like I went up, or maybe I just knew it kind of right away because I knew that sound. And subijanan means the defender. Subi, yeah, just like that. That's how the phonetics are in Subi, yeah. And the defender as the person, subijanan. You know? I think defense is Subi and Subijanan is the defender. Super cool. We're going to be seeing that soon. Good call, Radhika. All right, this is the Synthesia.io from the top. He goes right into it. Right away, he says, in my town, which is Vmayam Goratia Eta. Come on, bro. Where are you? All right. The app is like, gets a little emotional. You didn't think that computers got emotional? Well, mine does. You know what it is? It's that my app has been emotionally abused by me, just with all the bad code. They're just like, why do you keep making me do this? That's so inefficient. Sorry, shouldn't be so hard on myself, but it's true. So he's going to go right into Vmayam Goradia Eta, which is in my town. And then I'm going to pause it before today's Russian. Bro, don't let me down like this. Oh, you know what? I have a workaround. It's fine. Video, where you at, my brother?
В моем городе это.
Bro, relax. All right, we're going to see that. Then we're going to do this Russian real quick. We're going to do the Korean real quick. Real quick, because I really want to learn the Russian. That's why it takes so much time. It's just like, I want to learn the Korean? Of course, but I want to learn the Russian too so much because it's so cool.
В моем городе это.
In my town,
Игра называлась «Игра в кальмара».
the game was called SquidGame.
Она так называлась,
It was called that,
потому что поле
потому что поле, because the court
походило формой на кальмара.
походила форме на кальмара,
Правила
has the shape
просты.
of a squid.
Дети
Rules are
делятся на
simple.
две группы
Separate the kids
–
into two
нападающие
groups.
и защитники.
Нападающие и защитники, attackers and defenders. Ah, nice. Good call, Radhika.
Защитники могут передвигаться
Защитники могут, the defense can,
в границах поля на двух ногах,
boundaries.
а нападающие за пределами поля
Нападающие, you heard that?
могут прыгать только на одной ноге. Твоя мама. Но если
Твой-
нападающий
Твоя мама. Okay, you just said твоя мама. That means that we're about to go into our
в
section.
ногах, а нападающие за пределами поля могут прыгать только на одной ноге. Твоя мама.
Ready?
Но если нападающий прорвет защиту,
Если нападающий прорвет защиту. That's what he just said. But if the defense breaks, if the attacker breaks through the defense,
по линии, пересекающей тело кальмара,
по линии пересекающей тело кальмара. That's what he just said.
он получает право ходить на двух ногах.
Он получает право ходить
Тайный инспектор.
Oh, that was it. He said the other line really fast. Wow. Okay, that was the Russian. That was pretty cool. I kind of learned it, you know. Any questions before I move on to this Korean?